What's up guys, it's Tony from Streetball Strategies, where we use strategy to build your streetball legacy. We've talked in other videos about how the fear of failure can negatively affect your game. So you're in a high pressure situation and you're either going to succeed or you're going to fail. And even though you know you shouldn't, even though you don't want to, you're afraid that you're going to fail, and thus you freeze up in the moment. What if I told you we could get rid of that? What if I told you we could eliminate failure? What if I told you we could guarantee that you would never fail again? No failure, no fear, no freeze. It sounds too good to be true, right? It's not. It took me a long time to learn it. I had to learn it on my own, and I had to learn it the hard way. But the way we go about changing that is changing the way that we define failure. Many of us define failure incorrectly. Let me give you guys one of the tenets of Streetball Strategies, and that is that failure only occurs if we don't learn and evolve. As streetball players, we tend to think of failure too small-mindedly. We tend to think of it as losing a game, or missing a game-winning shot, or giving up game-winning points on defense. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has, everybody does, everybody will. But there can be a huge difference between mistakes and failure. Failure is a lack of success, but there can be success in mistakes. The only failure in mistakes is not growing from them. And it's up to you to decide how to grow from your own mistakes. There's a fine motivational line between trying to win and being afraid to fail. So the most common mistake we make when we are trying to win is that we try too hard. We dig in too hard. We tense up. And when we do that, the mistake that we're making is not relaxing. We're not allowing ourselves the opportunity to play the game that we've prepared for, because we are so concerned with winning the game that it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy that you get so much into your head that you accidentally sabotage yourself. And the most common mistake that happens when we are afraid to lose is that the fear of losing makes us freeze up in key moments of the game. Regardless of where you fall on that line, mistakes are going to be made. The only people that don't make mistakes are the people that don't try. We can get caught up in our mistakes and allow them to stall our progress, but there's no growth in that. Embrace your mistakes, because they are not failure. They are tools to help you learn. I know that's easier said than done, because you want to be upset with yourself for making mistakes, but punishing yourself and forestalling yourself doesn't help you grow. It just postpones it. You don't need to punish yourself. You don't need to get down on yourself. You didn't fail. You just need to learn and get better. Once you realize that mistakes are the only way to sustain success, and that the only failure is in not trying and not evolving, then you effectively destroy the concept of failure, because you are going to try and you are going to evolve, and thus failure cannot possibly exist, and neither can its fear. Failure does not need to exist in order for growth and success to exist. It's not a yin and yang thing. I know conventional wisdom would tell you that it is, but it's not. And the sooner that you learn that, the sooner you can start destroying failure. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being open-minded about these kind of ideas. I know that the idea of eliminating and destroying failure is not exactly a silver bullet that you're probably hoping for, but in reality it's the best we can do. And the mindset that you approach when you step out here on the court is very important in determining what kind of success you're going to have. So if you guys like these ideas, please like this video. If you want to hear more thoughts and ideas about the philosophy of Streetball Strategies, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification button so you're notified of my future videos. And the biggest thing you guys can do for me is to share, to get the word out. Share these videos, share the channel. Everybody that you know that enjoys basketball should know about this channel, because we're trying to get as many people here as possible to make the discussion here as big as possible. And the bigger the discussion, the more we can learn from each other. And that's the main goal for trying to build this community. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you next week.
When I'm on them Jordans, 20s look like 17s now. Sporting throwback Jordans from when I was 17 now.